Okay, like it will go in this flow. So first of all, it will load the packages. Then after AngularJS, when we do npm start, so it will do ng-serve. So it is serving as the application in this 4200 path, localhost 4200 path. So in main.ts we have app module. So it is bootstrapping our application. So app module will be available. One second. Okay. So app model. Let me go to this app model. Okay. In our source file, there is a app module.ts. Are you following?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Because this is a structure, like how the flow will be there. So when we do ng-serve, it will load all these things. But I'm telling the important top thing only. So it will load these packages. Then after AngularJS, then after it will come to main.ts. It will load all these styles, ts config and everything. But it will come to main.ts. From main.ts, it will app model. It will trigger to app module.ts, right? Okay. When we go to app module.ts, it will load these things. It will load here ng module imports all these things. It will do. It will load app component. Okay. It will declare this app component. First of all, it is initializing. It means declaration means like if I have created this I equal to number. I number. If I declare any variable, for example, I number. I have not assigned any value here. Okay. Then after I have added number equal to 10. So in I, the value will be 10. Here, there is no value. It is just initialized. So in the same way, it is here. It is declared. So I will use some time after, or when I want use this component, I can use. There will be the multiple components will be available in future. Here there is only single app component is there now. So if you want to add multiple components like home page, home, login page, dashboard, and everything. All the pages will be declared here. So then we will use them. It is another thing. But coming to the structure, okay, it will come to it will declare this app component. Then it will bootstrap this app component. Okay, this bootstrap means app component is triggering this app component. So it will go to app component. It will call this app component.ts. Okay, so it is here. In app component, the component consists of one thing: HTML, CSS, and spec.ts. It consists of four things: HTML file, CSS for the style, this spec.ts for the testing of this particular component. Okay, whatever we write here inside of this component, it is going to display in the browser. Here I have written Angular demo testing I am working. In the browser, it is loaded. Is that clear?
Yes.
So the flow is clear, right?
He updates clear.
Yes, it is like this. Like it will load the packages. Then after when we do ng start, start, npm start, it will load these packages. It will go to AngularJS and it will load all these things, our application and everything, a root file. So if you can understand this, like it will trigger this bundle. So it will go to index.html main.ts. Okay. What Angular will do means when we do npm start, it will trigger the packages and angular.json file. Okay. Then it will load in the browser with HTML, empty HTML. It will load in the browser actually. By default, it will load this HTML file in the browser. Okay. Then after, it will supply the data to this index.html through main.ts. You can see here. When we do ng serve, it will come to the source path and it will bundle these things. Our project will be loaded from here. So it will trigger this index.html file. Here it is available. Okay. Then main.ts will be loaded. So main.ts will supply information to this index.html all the time. This is a single page. For one project will consist of only one index.html only. Okay. So every time the screens will be changed when we navigate to one page to another page. But there will be only single page only. This is index.html. Only single HTML file will be there in the entire application. but there are multiple pages, multiple components, multi-line level of code will be available in the project, but only single index.html will be there. So everything before going to index.html, this main.ts will convert all the components, module, everything into single page. So this is called the single page application. So if you go to this index.html, there will be the root, app root will be there. So this app root will come from here. Okay. This app.component.ts, we will go this about components and this thing next class. Is it clear now, right? Up to now, up to here. So how the code is executing, how the Angular is executing.
Yes.
Yeah. Then we will continue in the next class about these components and module and everything. Just understand this flow on yourself. We will recap. Like packet.json will be there. So all our packages will be loaded here. You can see here the TypeScript version 4.9.4. This is for the testing Karma and Jasmine. This is the compiler version. This is the Angular animation version. We are learning 15, I think. So it is the 15th version. If you want to see in browser, is it real or not? We are working on 15th version. Okay, here it is there, right? 15.1.1 version we are working. So browser will understand only JavaScript only. This is a proof. Okay, it will run this all the files into TS file into JS file, polyfile styles vendor and main.ts. Everything will be bundled as a script. So this is a root file. Our application will be loaded here in app root. Whatever we write in our application, it will directly convert to single page. Only this page only. This is the single page. The screens will be changed. The data will be changed, but the file will be only single. Every time it will serve with a new data only. It will not serve with a new page. It will serve with a new data. So because of that one, it is very fast compared to other older versions of the technologies like Java, .NET. Okay, we are able to see here version and everything. So Angular.json, in Angular.json, it will be loaded. So if you want to give to the server, like if you want to build our application window and host, so we will do ng prod. So it will do this another configuration. So these are all the configuration for the, if I want to give the test, if I want to test my application, I will do ng test. Okay. If I want to give it to the production, I will do ng prod. I am just running in my local machine, so I did npm start or ng sub. Then after it will load css and everything, it will come to main.ts. There is the app module will be there, so it will go to app module. In app module, it will declare all the components and it will import everything, and then it will bootstrap app module, app component. So in app component, whatever we write in this html, we display, it will display on the browser. Okay, why it is displaying means we are given the this root app root, app root in index.html. Okay. So if we create in for next component, if we create any component, we need to give a link between this app component. This app component is the main component for us. So if you create another dashboard or home or login page, anything, we need to give link up to this app component. So we need to load all our models, next model in this declaration. Then directly it will display on this index.html. That's it. Okay. Is there any doubt? Clear. Tomorrow we will continue with
Where
models and
is
properties.
runtime.js file? That was
What?
uh can you go to the browser? Yeah, here like in the app root,
Okay, okay.
there is like runtime.js, right? Polyfill.js file. This we can see. Like uh, but vendor.js and runtime.js we cannot see in the like in the Visual Studio file,
Hmm.
right?
If you go and check here, you can able to see, I think, that there it is not important. So if you want to check, you can check in this code.
Okay, okay.
So mainly we focus on
Mhm.
this is runtime.js means it will convert actually.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Instead of these bundles or in node models, it will be available
Okay.
inside. If you go to this node model, maybe it may be available.
Okay.
Okay. All these I told, right? These polyfills, maybe we'll mainly use polyfills. Sometimes if you develop any application,
Mm-hmm.
the browser in our machine it is working, but in client machine it is showing some errors, some style disturbances happen in client browser. So then we need to check the client browser version, and then we need to develop our application according to his compatibility. At
Okay.
that time we will change the things in polyfills, and these are the styles. This is a runtime and main.ts.
Okay.
So from main.ts, we went to the flow, right? From
Mm-hmm.
main.ts.
Yeah.
So from main.ts, we went to the flow. So
Yeah.
before main.ts,
Pack.
packages will be loaded,
Yeah. Angular JSON.
JSON will be loaded, then it will come to main.ts, for example. So
Yeah.
from main.ts, it will go to app model.
Yeah.
From app model, it will go to app component. Why it is going means we are bootstrapping here. We have written this configuration as a bootstrap. So it is we are telling this Angular to open app component.
Yeah.
We are telling Angular to open only app component. So it is opening app component. So in app component we have written this. In HTML we have written this data.
Okay. Okay.
So it is giving response in the browser.
Yes. Yeah. I got that. I was just yeah. I think should be good.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, okay then. Okay, we'll meet on.
Thank you.
Yes. Thanks.